Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Best and Slot and we are back playing Fallout 4. And today we are doing whatever the hell we like. I mentioned in the last video that we were going to do this highlight malarkey and people got a little bit, not annoyed, but disappointed, and that's fair enough. Guys, you tell me if you don't like something, if you don't like an idea, I'm always willing to listen and change the plan. So, we are going to go back to what we were doing. I will record every single second I have of this game, bar none. So, to catch you up on what has happened since the last episode, let me try to remember. Because I have only just come to this conclusion about 2 minutes ago, so bear with me. So, we got out of the Institute last episode, we went to the Institute, we left the Institute, I went and I got some password kind of thing. I don't really know what it's on about, but the plan with the Railroad, which is the faction I'm going to be following, I think, the plan for the Railroad is to try to save every single synth all at once. But before we do that, we have some other missions and stuff to do. So, we're not going to do highlights anymore, we're going to do big chunks of gameplay. It may only be once a week, once every 2 weeks, but I will try to do them so there's enough content there for you guys who love this series to get into it. So it might be a 3-4 hour long episode. Nobody really watches the series, it's not for the views, so I don't really care how long it is. You know, if we're going to sit here and play Fallout for 3-4 hours, then that's pretty cool anyway. It means I get to sit here and play Fallout for 3-4 hours. And that's...
I knew it would end this way.
Shut up. And that can't be a bad thing, as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, as you can see, I've installed a little mod that makes the map look substantially better. And we're going to do... I keep doing these missions for the Minutemen, but the Radiant missions, as in they keep happening. So I'm going to do this instead. This is Synth Retention. This is a Institute mission, which requires us to meet up with a Courser, and I actually can't remember why. Now, last time I came here, the Courser was fighting the Brotherhood of Steel, and I am still friendly with the Brotherhood of Steel and the Institute. I'm friends with everyone at the moment. I'm trying to push through with every faction simultaneously, just so I can do extra missions and stuff like that. I move my arms around a lot when I do this. Creepy. So, I couldn't do anything, because I don't want to kill the Brotherhood of Steel to get my mission started. I don't want to kill the Courser, because I want to do the mission. I'm really going to try to push them all as far as humanly possible, for XP purposes, and, you know, just because I want to see what missions there are. People have left me recommendations about what I should do. I did ask in the last episode, and people recommended Brotherhood of Steel and stuff like that. Why is this not working? It's done this thing where my armor is now not letting me wear the other stuff as well. I think I need to mess with my mods a little bit. So at the moment, I can only wear this stuff, rather than stacking it all, which is substantially cooler looking. Because this isn't the coolest looking armor in the world, let's be honest. It's a little daft. And it's okay, because it's awesomely strong, but still. So we're going to head down here, hopefully meet our Courser friend. Now this episode won't be super duper long, because I am expecting a phone call in approximately... How the hell did I get out of here? How did I get here in the first place? I'm expecting a phone call in like 30-40 minutes. Oh, screw it. Geronimo! 30-40 minutes, and I'm going to have to go, and I can't record after that point. That is my final recording time, as it were. But I promise the next episode will be substantially longer, and we'll get... I assumed you were all dead. Well, you will be in a minute. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Well, this is nice, isn't it? A little boat. Anyway, so this episode won't be super long, 40-50 minutes probably. But the episode following this, I promise, we'll get the hours in. I'll just play it straight. You will see everything that I see on the game. The only thing I might skip ever is inventory management stuff. Nope, 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 nope. Drowning, drowning, dying. I should not have fast traveled here. There was substantially... Come on. I'm trying to get... What is that? I'm trying to get over... What is going on with my gun? There we go. Right. Oh. Oh, hell no. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. I'm trying to get over there. I didn't realise I was so bloody far away. Hip. Hip. So nothing much has changed in terms of gear or anything. I kind of got the same stuff I always did. I'm not seeing the Brotherhood of Steel. I might be able to actually get this mission done, which would be nice. I think we're golden. Hello, Puppet. Hello, Puppet. This is a Courser. This is a Generation 3 synth sent by the Institute to...
You must be the Courser I'm supposed to meet.
Retrieve
Designation
escaped Sims. I'm going to explain in a second.
I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
I kind of just killed them all already. So basically, synths are escaping from the Institute, right? With the help from Patriot, who we met in the last episode. So that's how they're getting off. That's not how they're getting off. That's how they're escaping from the Institute. The Institute, in retaliation, is sending coursers, like this guy, which is Generation 3 synth, up or down, up, we think, onto the mainland, in order to retrieve the synths and bring them back to the Institute. So that's kind of what's going on here. So we're here to retrieve a synth, which very much flies in the face of everything I'm doing with the railroad, but I don't think it'll matter at the moment.
Alright, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
Basically. Reclaim the rogue synth. Which I feel bad, I'm kind of betraying my thing, but I really want to see as much of the game as I humanly can. So, if I have to betray my morals a little bit, I'm pretty sure I'm willing to... What are you doing? Why are you just exploding casually? Whatever. Come on, friend. Synth friend. I mean, there really should be a lack of war here. I've killed... Are they mannequins? They're mannequins. Deep breaths, Special. Deep breaths. They're just mannequins. They're not going to eat your face. Or will they? Spooky, spooky, spooky. Okay. Target acquired. Target acquired. Come on, pop it. Pop that pretty little head out so I can blow it off. Oh, there's another one there. This is the thing, right? I've lost my camouflage because the game's bloody not letting me stack armor anymore. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it. I grumble, grumble, grumble. Come on, come on. You were so tempted. I saw you. There. Holding my breath for so... There we go. Bloody Nora. Right. Many raiders from around the world. I definitely hit that one though. Come here, 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 come here. Okay, that time I missed. Come. Whoa! You thought you heard something? The world is on fire! I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Oh. In my heart there is... Oh god, that's a turret.
Let's do this.
Dog me! Ow. Nearly leveled up. What did I put my last point in? I've leveled up my sneak damage. You'll notice, if I ever get a sneak kill ever again... Oh my god, there's a lot of bodies here. Am I meant to go over there? Is there a... Hello? Is there a good way over there? Is there a way over... Oh, screw it. YOLO! What was I saying? Oh yeah, so my sneak damage is now 3 times rather than 2 times it was originally. That's after leveling it up twice. This is definitely not the correct way. How do I get in this thing? Is it over there? Yeah, it's over there. I can see it now. Oh my god in heaven.
Gotcha.
So many rads! So many rads! Screw it! Right. We're going to pop some rad away, I think. It feels fairly necessary. There we go. We're going to swap to not sniper rifle because, well, why would we? I don't want to set the world on fire. Pow! 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 Ooh, a fat man. Anywho. So I've started to actually rebuild the character slightly in a different way. I really like the idea... Oh, hello. Cool, that's actually really good. I really like the idea, and it's not something we were built for at all, but I love the idea of being able to melee people to death, like being a melee assassin, you know, get a katana or something, sneaking through bases, going swing, swing, swing. Your melee damage goes up significantly higher with sneak attacks than... I have to show you guys. So I've bumped my strength up to 5, which still... It still needs a bit of work. And besides just punching. Yeah. And we need to put sort of 20... We need to put points in this and strength, basically, in order to do that. But this one... Where is it? Nope. 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 This one. Ah! So, your range of sneak attacks do 3 times normal damage, and your melee sneak attacks do 5 times. And the next level, in level 33, so level after next, 3.5 times normal damage, and melee sneak attacks do 10. So the amount of damage melee sneak attacks do is going to be utterly insane. I don't think I'll even have to put that much in... Oh, hello. I don't think I'd even have to put that much in strength and melee damage. But what I'd have to really do then is build my character purely to sneak. So we also need points in armor modification so we can do that properly. Because I don't think this is going to be the best sneaking armor. I'm kind of planning things as I go. I just love the idea of being like a ninja. It's how I want to build this character. There we go. Upstairs. Where the hell's this Corsair? Is he going to help? I don't know what he's doing. He's not here. I don't see him anywhere. He's upstairs. It's upstairs. Ah, bloody Nora. Right. Oh, hello. Got bobby pins for days, son. Got bobby pins for days. Bingo, bango.
Yes.
I don't want to set the world on fire. How do I go upstairs? Ooh. No. Yeah, Symphy, 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 Symphy. I didn't really expect like a separate room.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
What do you mean by reset his cognitive processes?
Put more simply, the recall code will render him unconscious even while he's still standing. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
You're very Matrix looking, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna... What are you?
There we go.
Oh, hello, my beautiful new shotgun. How are you? You're lovely. We shall be best of friends. Didn't really expect an amazing shotgun just kind of sitting there doing nothing with its life. I don't know what I'd expect it to do. Why am I taking this? I don't care about this kind of stuff. Nope. Bingo, bango.
Sweet.
Telling me, buddy. You're telling me. Gabriella, what have you been working on? Nothing I care about. Let's put it that way. Save it. Just think. I'm going to have a look at this shotgun first. Weapons. So my shotgun at the moment, I've had it for a while. So that's 104 damage. 26 fire rate. Mine is 146 damage. Oh. But this has twice the range and hasn't been modded. Plus, I don't think it includes the 25%, so that's more like 125. So it is less. But the range is twice as good. It's probably better. Probably. I need to mod it first. So we'll have a little play with that when we get back to... Where the hell is this little bugger? We'll have a little play with that when we get to Sanctuary after this mission. No, Bobby! Bobby! You were so beautiful. You were beautiful until I broke you in half. God, I do love trash. Ah, he's a sneaky so-and-so, isn't he? He's on the roof. The roof is not on fire.
Well done. Gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for me?
B592 initialize factory.
Boss? You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him! Take them out!
Yeah, eliminate. Area secure.
Yeah, Gabe.
Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaim set B592.
Whoa! 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 Righto. I suppose I should drop some rubbish then, shouldn't I? There we go. God, that's nowhere near. What is so... Fat man. I actually don't own a Fat Man. I did have one.
Terminal's got this locked.
But basically, I had a box that I was keeping with Fat Mans and missile launchers and stuff like this. Stuff that I didn't need right now, but maybe, you know, I come up against a mutant behemoth, I want to nip back and grab it. And then it disappeared. Like, all my amazing stuff. Bobblehead. Bobble. Bobble. Bobblehead. Bobblehead. That's got one. Right? Yeah. Bobblehead. That's got two, so that's... Oh, that could be it. Bobble... B-O-B-B-L-E-H-E-A... Yeah.
There we go.
Ching! It just sounded like it was valuable, so I thought I'd pick it up. Machete, let's drop that, let's drop that, let's drop that. Oh my god, what is so heavy? Apparel, right. Rubbish. Rubbish. This stuff's actually really good. $25, $25, $15. Yup. Right leg, right arm. I need a left arm piece. Right arm 12, 12. 9, 9, so that's actually better. Left arm. I should be able to put all this with my current stuff, but that's not working. 14, 23, 25, 25. I think that's my best. See, it took it all off. It's not meant. This is the opposite of what the mod is meant to achieve. The opposite! Ugh. Oh, that's better. Okay, I think that's it. I say I look daft. Because there's no undergarments. I've got all these pieces of armour, but there's nothing underneath. But there's meant to be. What can I wear? Like, I should be able to wear... I thought that would work, but that's not working. So if we have a little look... Road levers. That should work. I should be able to wear them. Yes, right. Do I look less daft? Not really. Okay, anyways, moving on with our lives. Done the safe. Is there anything else here? There's a little pier. That'll be fun. No. Right. Save. And we're going to head back to Sanctuary. When I remember... map. Yeah. What are we doing at Sanctuary? I was going to show you guys something. Oh, yes, we're going to mod the shotgun. We're so close to leveling up. I also need to get a melee weapon. I don't actually have one at the moment. We've really worked on this idea of... Oh, I need to get... So much I still want. I need to upgrade gun nut still. We're going to need that sneak damage one. We're going to need armor mods. Melee damage. There's 4 perks. 5 perks in my mind that I still need to level up. It's a good thing there's no level limit, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to be a sneaking, chopping machine by the end. Swing, swing. You feel me? You feel me. Right, let's have a little look at this shotgun. I need to get it to about 125 for it to be valuable. So where is it? This is the wrong thing.
I was hoping you could help us.
Okay. Left was the double blah blah. So, more sensitive trigger, better rate of fire.
General?
Yep! Look at that damage! That's insane! It's gonna get even better. Oh no, it's not. How's that better? How's that better in any way? What?
Hey.
Eh? Half damage, lower fire rate, lower range, heavier. What? whatever.
Yeah?
I mean, it's a pretty stocked up thing. What's this do? Accuracy up to 31. Now, I don't care about that much. Drum magazine. Yeah, why not? Chink! I'm so close.
Dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
I love the idea of a suppressed shotgun. That is awesome. Right. So now that we've done that, we can scrap this. And that. And that. And that. Ooh. No, I don't think there's any chance this is going to get better. No. Although... maybe? It's hard to tell. Right, modify. What if I put a better receiver on it? How far does it go? The 50 goes up to 102. What's my current? Yeah, it's the same. So let's scrap that. What did I just script? Well, whatever. Right. So I got my pistol. I got this thing, which I never use, but it's got a bit of ammo, so I like having it on me. New fancy shotgun. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle I'm going to sell. Righteous 40. Am I missing anything? No, that's cool. It's Gucci, to quote a sorely misunderstood friend of mine. Let's get rid of some stuff. Yeah, I really need to get armor modding just so I can kind of get rid of a lot of trash. There we go. Need to find Gala! Gala! It's not that much of a priority though. And let's get this shotgun onto point. I scrapped my bloody favourite gun. I knew I had to have one more gun. I knew when I was comparing sniper rifles, I clicked the wrong thing, but I thought, oh, it'll just be another gun I didn't need. Nope, my combat rifle is literally my favourite weapon. I'll skip forward, folks. Right, having recovered literally my favourite gun, this one here, my little beauty, we have our modded shotgun, which I'm quite excited by. With a silencer. Oh, everything needs a silencer. Can't actually put it on my favourite gun quite yet because I need gun nut rank 4, which we don't have, but we can level up. And what can we get? I don't think we can get anything we already have. No. Okay, that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. So, I need a few things. I need this, really. I think this is probably something we're gonna have to start pointing. Yeah, okay. Things I need points in. Strength. All the ones I've already got points in, but new things. Strength, melee damage. Probably the one that lets me carry more stuff. I am such a pack hoarder. I'm well aware of that. I could do with finding Carla. I don't know where the devil she's gone. As you can see, I've taken off my hat because the hat didn't do much for me. I've also taken off the bandana, so I look like a man. But I am going to have to find that mod that lets me stack equipment a bit more. Anywho, it's a lovely jubbly day here in the wasteland, and what are we doing? We are going to... I've got 2 quests up in the Institute. However, before we do that, we were waiting with the Brotherhood of Steel until we'd done the Institute quest. That was like the thing blocking us from moving forward with the quest, right? So now that I've done that quest, I'm thinking we might be able to get some stuff done. Because I really do want to move all of these forward at the same time. The Minutemen aren't really going anywhere at this point. We've got the Citadel. Did you guys see the Citadel? I don't think you did. I think I did that on my own. Whatever. We've got the castle thing, and then it's kind of stopped. I'm just doing little rubbish missions, and it's not even good for XP. You don't get much XP for doing it, so I'm kind of moving on from that. We're going to go talk to Mr. Captain Man, whatever the devil he's called, and go from there. I don't... One thing I really want to do, and one reason we're kind of pushing forward with Fallout 4, is because I really want to be ready for when the DLC comes out. I'm so excited about what it could possibly be. Do you have a mission for me, or are we...
latest intelligence
Right.
tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility.
Oh.
I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor. However, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans, I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that...
Oh, no, sir. No. If I want to hear what this project is, you're bloody well gonna tell me. I haven't found a flamer yet. I've had flamer fuel for the entire bloody game.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Just keep your mind on the mission. Good luck, Knight.
I mean... I just don't know. Like, I really want your coat. If the Brotherhood were less, let's murder every single synth, I'd probably have sided. They're pretty cool. I like the Brotherhood in a lot of ways. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. But they're just so murderous that I can't make myself do it, you know? Okay. If they just calm down on the slaughter. I mean, I get that their goal is fine. Their goal is, you know, look after the wasteland, protect the wasteland. But, I mean, that's everyone's goal. And it's all to do with the simps. Everything comes back to the simps. It's murder, rescue, control. They're the 3 options. And rescue seems like the best. But then we have to look at it from the perspective of... Oh, he's on the vertibird? Where is he? Oh, he's at the airport. I don't know, I hate this. I like the railroad. I like the railroad's attitude. But, I mean, I don't know how much the Simps can do. If the Simps can dream and have a soul, then they probably deserve to live, right? Oddly enough, the only one I know I'm not going to go with is the Institute. So it really is rescue the Simps or destroy the Simps. They're my options. I don't like the idea of controlling, but destroying... Like, if it's for the sake of humanity, you know, to keep the world safe, if that means destroying something that we've created, then I think I'm okay with that inherently. I may have just convinced myself to go Brotherhood of Steel for the first time. Huh, weird. Hello!
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see.
I wasn't worried.
I have confidence in everything I build, too. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that thing could be a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Thank you. Experience points for doing nothing! Splendid. Right. Let's go turn it. I'm just playing the field right now. I'm slutting around a little bit, it must be said. It's just literally, I'm going to do a quest for you, then I'm going to do a quest for you, then I'm going to do a quest for you, I'm not going to do a quest for you. Oh, I don't know. I'm not the Institute. I don't like the idea. Putting the Sims down, controlling them, treating them as slaves. That doesn't sit right. So they either have to be free or they have to be eradicated. So we're looking, do we... Because the thing is, we've created this thing. Let's say, right, let's put this in current context. It's the world, right? Let's say we're at war with North Korea and Russia and China and that whole kind of region, right? And we created robots to fight that war. Yeah? And we won, whatever. Doesn't matter. We created these robots. We made them. We built them. And then they started to dream and they started to seem real. The AI became more advanced and they were effectively real people. There would inevitably be groups like the Railroad who advocated for their rights. But on the other hand, if they then walked amongst people and had this ability, they were far stronger and more powerful, for the good of the human race, as a species, I think I would advocate their destruction. Which I don't think I realised a minute ago, really. Because, like, I think it's upstairs. At the end of the day, we have to look out for ourselves as a species. If we aren't top of the food chain, we are top of the food chain just through technology and innovation, not through, you know, strength or speed or anything. Obviously, we wouldn't be. Many creatures would be higher up than us. But through technology and innovation, we're top of the food chain. If we then invented something that puts lower down on the food chain, I think we could feasibly destroy it. This is very complicated. I'm really not sure how I feel. Father, son, one of whatever you want to call yourself.
But I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Very, yeah.
Why do you care what happens on the surface?
I'm so dirty.
You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us. And only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done. You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done.
Thank you.
While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look.
I do need new arms. Who doesn't need new arms? These days, ladies and gentlemen, lose your arms all over the place. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm just talking because I have to talk. I can't not talk. Words must come out of me. Geronimo! Blah, blah, blah. And I'm trapped forever in the... Wait, am I? Okay, I'll go this way. Weird.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Who knows? Kelly.
Child sin.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
Huh?
What? This is the third time
Just
in
a
2
routine
weeks. This
patrol,
is
sir.
unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch.
Where do I go? What am I doing? Is it upstairs? I assume it must be upstairs.
Be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
I'm waiting to see if that number starts to drop.
See anything
Right.
even remotely suspicious,
Yeah, it's there.
report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So yes, sir. Hello, Zed.
Your new quarters are here, sir.
I can see that. Thank you. Lovely. Why do I have a dirty ashtray in my brand new shiny
When
quarters?
you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
I just saw him. That is it, man. Ooh, a jumper. I can only wear the jumper. I look lovely, it must be said. But no. Right. So, it just popped up with... Okay, guys, let me kind of figure out what I'm wearing here. I think that's it. 3-5, but no, okay, that's better. It just popped up with the Battle of Bunker Hill. Now, as far as I know, this is the point in the game where everything kind of splits off. You know, so I've got to stop taking these institute jumpers. They don't do anything. There's no arms here. Woo! Woo! No, turn on, turn on. Ah! I am in a glass cage of emotion. It's very much a lack of stuff. I was hoping for more. It's all mine. Okay, stop. Stop, Best in Slot. Stop. Steal your stuff. Steal your stuff. Steal your stuff in the night. Okay. My point. I think Bunker Hill is the point where everything just goes sort of crazy. You know, it all kicks off. And can I jump this? Well, we're about to find out. So I'm going to get the mission. And go from there. But I think this is it. Which means I'll have to go do other quests, because I really don't want to kill my friends.
Son.
Hello, Father.
Weird sentence.
Tell
Oh,
me,
weird, weird.
What would you do when someone has stolen?
Eat their face!
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
So, I'm thinking with my head, and as far as I see it, there's these Sims, right? They exist. That's the world we live in. I'm gonna do this Brotherhood of Steel quest. Now, let's say we're comparing. I don't like the idea of the world where the Sims roam around, do whatever the hell they want, because we've shown they're dangerous. We've shown that if they do have complete free will. I mean, it doesn't mean they have emotions, it doesn't mean they necessarily have rights. I know that sounds bad, but it's true. So a world where they just go around, do whatever they want, they lead people, I think the world may descend into further chaos. So I think, for the good of humanity, you can't go for the Railroad at the moment. So that takes you to the Institute versus Brotherhood of Steel. Now, I've always been of the opinion that the Brotherhood of Steel is kind of like the more evil of the three factions. Because they're just like, yeah, just murder the Simps. They're different. Let's kill them. We're xenophobic. But they are just looking out for the wasteland. And if you ignore their attitude to how they're doing it, this kind of, destroy the Simps, blah, 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 this kind of hero shtick thing, and just look at the facts, I would rather have the Simps removed over the alternative from the Institute, which is to have a group living under the wasteland, dictating what happens above, sending up Simps to replace people, controlling them, controlling these machines that could potentially just cause havoc with absolutely everybody. A group, the Institute, that I don't necessarily trust. A group that killed my wife, it must be said. So, Railroad of Brotherhood. Don't stop moving. Look at him!
Conserve power at every opportunity.
Adorable. Hello, Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now?
To dance!
You're obviously here for a reason, and...
What did I say to you?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm not here to kill you, babes.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Save.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding?
Try again. Try again. I don't care. It's either we reload or we put points in charisma. It's just nothing for me other than letting me do this.
Happy here?
So this may not be role play or whatever. But I don't care.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why?
God,
You
if I
seemed to
know.
have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets.
Alright,
Tell
alright.
me something. Why would I
One sec, folks.
possibly
Okay.
to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Diamonds!
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your...
It will work. We are going to end it in a minute, folks. Unfortunately, I'm having to dive off a little earlier than
Father
expected.
trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting...
But I want to see what happens. I don't want to stop playing. I must know.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
How was that a successful persuasion when it clearly didn't work?
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
You're wasting your...
Okay. Okay.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
You're wasting...
Come on, babes. You know you want to. You know you want to. You know you love the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
You're wasting...
Come on. I need to go, but I can't.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Oh my God in heaven.
Your work could be instrumental.
You're wasting...
She's always got the same response, but I'm clearly not wasting my time. She just told me I'm not wasting my time.
You're wasting...
We're gonna make this work, folks. With God as my... Oh, hello. With God as my witness.
Your work could be instrumental.
You're wasting...
I'm getting very good at speeding through it, though, which is something. At least it loads quickly.
Your work could be instrumental.
You're wasting...
You may be thinking, because it's red, it's not going to work. I promise it can work. I've done it
You're
before.
wasting...
Might take a couple of tries. Oh, hello.
Your work could be instrumental.
You're wasting...
You're wasting your time.
Your work could be instrumental.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better.
Right.
Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
We're here to save the world. I like this. Yeah, I'm actually kind of happy with my decision. My only problem is... Oh... So my only problem at the moment really is I don't really want to, oh my god, I'm in heaven. Whoa, okay. I have a horrible feeling that by following this quest line, etc, etc, it's going to also mean the death of the railroad. And I like the railroad. They've got good intentions. They are just genuinely creepy. They're just genuinely trying to help people, you know? I don't want them to die for that. I'm hoping I can keep them alive, but I just have a horrible feeling somebody is going to die. Right, so reporting to Elder Maxim for that. That's our railroad quest. We'll do that next. I'm basically going to do that, then that, and avoid... These are just random rubbish ones. Basically avoid Battle of Bunker Hill just for a little while, just till I can decide what to do. Next episode will be substantially longer, I promise, but I've got a dash. Thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I shall see you lovely people then. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.